วัสดีค่ะดิฉันสายลุนคิริก้านะคะจากปูเป้เจมทอล์ค่ะ Hello everyone at ปูเป้เจมทอล์ Today I'm going to talk about 1 minute to know colorless sapphire 1 minute to know colorless sapphire. So one more natural gemstone is so amazing and then is natural also, but in natural maybe sometimes it's not 100% 100% pure natural. What I mean, because natural can be heat treatment and unheat. Okay, if it's heat treatment, why the heat? Because if it like a colorless unheat, that means it's so rare that you can find colorless and clear, and then no have inclusion and crystal and feather or needle or something like that. So that's why if it's clear and then so that means it's rare. Okay. Sorry, and mean it's rare. So right now if it's rare, it's so less in nature. Okay, in natural. So that's why people can selling like heat treatment. Okay, heat treatment colorless sapphire. So if it heat treatment colorless sapphire is can accept it by gemology. Okay, so you don't need to worry heat treatment and unheat. Okay, maybe in the market if it's unheat, that means it's more than rare. Okay, rare than heat treatment. So you can see in the market maybe mixed with like many ways to try to put chemical inside or another thing that can to selling. Okay, because condom people like to buy, and then many people want to selling like a tricky something, selling like a this is natural, but actually it's not like a natural. Maybe put like another color inside. So for example like a blue sapphire. Okay, they can put like blue color or another like a blue thing to make it more blue. So that's why if you put color inside, so it's not accepted. Okay, it's normal heat, so that means you can accept it. And then how do you know this one is colorless sapphire? Okay, colorless condom. So the key test is natural color, a natural inclusion. Okay, how do you know natural inclusion? You can see like a feather, crystal, needle. Okay, and like a straight sorry, it's like a straight parallel, like a broad. What I mean? What is it? It's like a growth banding. Sorry, growth banding and straight or angle twinning plane. So this is a natural inclusion. And then if it's synthetic, so very easy that you can separate. If you have microscope, and then you can zoom natural, you can see that is you can see natural inclusion or not. If you have, so that one is synthetic. Okay, it's synthetic colorless sapphire or synthetic sapphire. So under magnification that you can know and separate. And then okay, if it's synthetic, specific gravity and refractive index, all things the same, but the thing that's different only under magnification. Okay, so if is sapphire, synthetic sapphire or natural sapphire, you can see refractive index 1.762 to 1.77 by refringence 0.008 to 0.01. Okay, so specific gravity is 400 is 9 more scale. So it's so hard that you can use in your jewelry. So that's why people try to selling like a pure natural. That means is unheat and then heat treatment, but it means normal heat. Okay, so it's after you cut and then you have good polishing, because hardened is so hard, right? And then you can find luster it vitreous polylaser and up to sub-adamantine polylaser, concordat facial with vitreous facial laser. And then okay, if it unheat, how do you know this is unheat and then heat treatment? If it unheat, you can see fine. Okay, fine needle and then like orientation, they're very good and fine and so like perfect. Okay, it's like a random perfect is over so winning whips or something like that. So if it have a lot of inclusion and then fine needle, so that means it's natural. Okay, and then you can see crystal, it's like a perfect crystal, and then don't have like a discord fracture or like that. And then you can see like a straight hexagonal growth banding, straight and angular twinning planes, and then needle like inclusion. Okay, and crystal. If it heat treatment, that means you normal heat, you don't need to put chemical inside, you just have rub, then you heat with very good thermal and pressure. So if that, after that, if it's so many inclusion, right, and then after you heat, you're gonna see like so bright, so clear. And if you don't have inclusion inside, what happened, you can see that gem is so clear, and then you can see more sparkle, or because not have the too much inclusion, like a needle block the light. Okay, if it's you his, that means needle needle is melt. When you see, you can see broken silt. Okay, you can see broken silt. And then like around crystal, if it's like a perfect crystal, like a shape and like an angle, all the thing, right? And then when you hit natural quantum, or when you hit colored quantum, okay, and then you can see what happened. If this is a crystal, right, and then when you hit something outside, is like a burn. Okay, and then what happened, if it's burned, is the crystal inside to try to release that heat, so you can see fracture around. So this is called discoil fracture. And then around crystal is like a burn. Okay, it smells just outside. Okay, and then you can see whitish snowball and cotton broken silt, discoil fracture with tension hollow. Okay, that's it. If it unheat, that means no heat. Okay, unheat, just the way it is, and rough, and then after that you just cut and finish. It's already beautiful, but this one is so rare. Okay, that you can find colorless, and then clear is a little bit inclusion, is if it heavy inclusion but colorless. Okay, you can heat, and after that it's so messy, right? After you heat, the silt is gonna melt. And what happened, if it melt, when you okay cut perfect like a billion cut, and after that the light will go through, go and reflect outside, so you can see it's clear, and then you can see more sparkle, so it's more beautiful. Okay, if it's heavy inclusion, when you cut, the light cannot go through. Okay, if light is go through, is what you can see, it's dark, and then it's like a door. Okay, it's so dark. After you heat, it's so amazing, right? It's heavy inclusion. After you heat, and then light will out, then that time you can selling like yes, is can accept it also. Okay, this, how do you know this one is natural, like unheat and heat treatment? How do you know this one is quantum or not? You can separate with another colorless gemstone by refractive index, specific gravity, by refringent, and one more thing, fluorescent, very helpful for you. Fluorescent in natural and fluorescent in synthetic is so different. If it's in natural, okay, you can see inner to medium orange. Okay, and then fluorescent, you can see moderate red to orange under short wave and long wave UV. If it's synthetic, it's different color, so I will talk about it later. Okay, just remember, if it natural, you can see inert to moderate, orange and yellow. Okay, orange, oh sorry, red to yellow, red to orange, or red to orange, just like that. under short wave and long wave UV. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I see you tomorrow. Bye bye.